Hi, I'm Spencer. Welcome to my daily quarantine workout. It's day 6 of 6, so that means it's core day. I got a wonderfully nasty workout for us today, so I'm just going to run through it quick just to sort of give you the lowdown. It'll help me remember because I just kind of came up with this like 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to start with pairing of a couple of basically core bracing type of planks. Obviously, we're going to be using the core in every exercise today, so it's less bracing and more just kind of like a warm-up, rev-up as we get into it. So we're going to hit some star planks, and then we're going to hit some bear crawl planks. Going to do a couple of rounds of those guys. Then we'll move in to a big set with 4 different moves. We're going to do 3 sort of like circuits of this set. Going to do some ankle touches. Going to do 20 ankle touches. Then we're going to do 10 leg raises, 10 flutter kicks, and 10 scissor kicks. So legs are going to be up in the air for a while. So those ankle touches, we're going to get the crunch and we're going to get the reach. And then with all that kick stuff, we're going to be hitting the lower abdominals. So that's going to be a big set there. After that, going to work into one of my faves, which is a Russian twist, for which I'm going to be using this 10-pound ball as my weight. If you have any kind of weight, dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever, it's all good. Even if you don't, when we get to the Russian twist, you'll see it's pretty simple. You're just going to make like a weight with your fists, so to speak. So you won't do it with any weight, but it'll still be challenging. The Russian twists are going to be paired up with some in and outs, so we'll do a couple sets of those. And then for our sort of final twosome, going to hit some crossover crawls, which are cool, like push-up crawl variation. It's pretty awesome. Going to be a lot of work for the shoulders and chest, just to give you a heads up there. We're going to be on our hands a fair bit today. And then paired up with that, what did I have in mind? Oh geez, it's already flown out of my brain. But don't worry, when we get there, I will remember. There's gonna be something paired with that, I promise. Okay, so let's start with that star plank. So the star plank is an advanced, I remember what's paired up with it, a dragon flag variation. Okay, I'll hold myself to that. Rewind. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to do star plank, which is an advanced side plank variation. So if you've been following along this week, I've been doing a lot of side planks from the elbow, sort of bridging up with the hips. And if that's what you want to do today, that's totally cool. Please absolutely do that. You're totally welcome to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the star plank, which is going to be from the hand. Now I'm a straight line from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head, and from here, I'm just going to bring that top foot up about 12 inches over the bottom foot. My arm's kind of straight up in the air, so I'm making a star. I'm still a nice straight line from that supporting leg. I'm keeping super tight. I don't want to let the rib cage flare. Obviously, there's a balance challenge element. I'm going to hold for a few more seconds here. I want to keep that spine neutral. All right, 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Then I'm just going to lower the limbs. I'm going to lower the hips. Before I hit star plank on the other side, I'm going to go into my bear crawl plank, okay? So bear crawl plank, if you've done bear crawls before, it's basically like a quadruped situation here, right? So we're not doing the crawl part, we're just doing the plank. So from here, I'm going to lift those knees up off the ground. My back is nice and flat like a tabletop. I'm really reaching for the ground. My shoulder blades protracting forward, but my shoulders are away from the ears. I'm showing lots of neck. I want to keep that core super tight. My shins are about parallel to the ground. I'm going to do 5 deep breaths here. Couple more. Really fill up those back ribs with those breaths. And relax. Now we're going to do star plank on the other side. I'm just going to go this way so you can see me from the front. Okay, I'm going to start out with that stacked feet on the base of the palm. Bring that arm up, bring that leg up. We're holding this star position as the light weirdly hits my hand from the skylight. This is tough. A few more seconds. If this is easy for you, that's great. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to go through that little set one more time. So star plank, bear crawl plank, star plank. This time I'm going to spice up the star planks a little bit. I'm going to add some abduction. So I call it the wave. Basically, I'm going to be lifting the arm and the leg for reps. So rather than holding for 20 seconds, I'm going to be doing 10 reps, and I'll show you what that means. Does, of course, increase the challenge level even a little bit more. I find that it helps me get my mind off balancing, which actually sort of makes balancing easier, but that's probably just me. It's definitely an increase in intensity. Okay, so from here, I gotta keep those toes nice and pointed. You wanna think feet pointed up. It helps with that tightness in the lower body. And from here, I'm just doing the wave. This is what I mean by that. All right, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's flip over to that bear crawl plank, really reaching for the ground. Get that back nice and flat. Knees are high, shins parallel to the ground. Big breath in. And exhale, keeping the core tight the whole time. Shoulders back and down, away from the ears. 3 more big breaths. Spine's nice and neutral, of course. Last big breath. And relax. All right, let's hit that star plank on the other side with those 10 abductions. Abductions, that I'm talking about the hips mostly, but the shoulders can abduct too. Those abductors in the hips are the muscles that make basically your knee spread, but when your leg lifts to the side, for example, that's your abductors at work. And the shoulder can abduct in the same way because it's a ball and socket joint, just like the hip. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That one almost got me. All right, so next up, got those ankle touches. Gonna be grouped all together with the 3 variations of the leg raise, which is gonna be the leg raise, and then the flutter kicks, and then the scissor kicks. So let me show you just quickly what all 4 of those things are. Let me get a little water before we do that. So for ankle touch, I'm gonna have my legs straight up in the air, nice and tight like so, hands up by the face. I'm reaching with a little crunch and reach, touching the outside of that opposite ankle. So as I reach my upper, just about from here up, sort of comes up like that. I don't want to have too much tension in my neck, so you want to make sure you're not curling your head forward too much. But really, the crunch should come from here. Okay, so after that, I'm going to quickly just stick my hands under my butt because that's comfortable for the leg raises. And then I'm just doing classic leg raise with the toes pointed like so. Going to relax the neck, relax the head for this one. I want to get up to that 90 if I can. If not, just reduce the range of motion, especially if it's painful in terms of the lower back. Okay? From there, after I do my 10 leg raises, I'm going to stop right about here. I'm going to do flutters. So with those toes pointed once again, doing these guys, all right? I'm going to do 10 of these. So that's 1, that's 2, and so on. All right? And then from there, I'm going to switch right into scissors. So this is a long time with your legs up in the air, yeah? Okay, scissors though, it's basically like a side-to-side flutter, just like that. Notice how I'm switching which leg goes over the top, going out as far as I can, and then in. All right, so there's a little bit of abduction and adduction, which is when you squeeze your legs together. Both of that thrown in there too. But mostly the work is going on for the lower abdominals here with those kicks. Okay, so 20 ankle touches, 10 leg raises, 10 flutters, 10 scissors. All right, we're gonna try that 3 times, all right? It's gonna get fairly intense. This is kind of like the main body of the workout today. Okay, so legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If I get those hands under your butt, 10 leg raises. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 flutters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 10 scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take a nice little break. You probably see what I mean by the abduction and the adduction when you're doing those scissor kicks, because you can probably feel it in your inner thighs and maybe even out here in the hips too. I definitely feel it up in the top of the thigh there. It's good stuff. Way to make a workout a little bit more efficient and work multiple muscle groups at the same time, all right? I like to get a little bit more bang for my buck with every exercise. Let's rest for another 20 seconds-ish here. Big breaths in through the nose and then slowly exhale out through the mouth. Little flies flying around. All right, we're gonna get those legs up. Gonna hit those ankle touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hands under the butt, those leg raises, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do those flutters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's rest. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take a good, let's say 45 seconds here on this one. And then we're gonna hit that one more time, and then we got a lot to work after that. So pace yourself. If you find my pace is a little too quick, please slow it down. If you're watching on YouTube later, just pause that video. Jump back in when you're ready, you know? You wanna keep the heart rate up, but you don't wanna be gasping. You don't wanna be so fatigued that your form starts to fall apart, okay? Because form is the most important thing. Don't push through when you're not even really doing the exercise anymore, you know what I mean? It's never really beneficial. Okay. Let's get those legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hands under the butt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 flutters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's relax. Whew. Okay. Definitely a nice little break before we hit the next set. So this next circuit, we'll taper off in volume a little bit. The intensity is still going to be there. We're going to hit some Russian twists, which I'm going to use that ball for. You can use a weight if you like. And then we're going to hit some in and outs. So pretty basic exercises. Challenging, but simple. If you've been watching this, my channel, then you have probably seen me do one or both of these before, because I really like them. So Russian twist, I'll show you from the side. I'm just going to demonstrate this for you. We're not going quite yet. Russian twist, basically you can do it two ways. You do it heels down, or you can do it heels up. Either way, you're basically just on kind of the top of your butt, like almost on your tailbone. That's where you're sitting. You're going to have this weight right here, and the twist part is like that. So you're twisting at the trunk. See how my shoulders and chest are actually facing the way I'm twisting? So I'm not reaching, right? I'm twisting. Big twist like that. I'm going to do 20 of those, which is just 10 per side, basically. So with heels down, it's a fair bit easier. With heels up, you got to keep those heels up. It's an extra challenge. You want to try to keep the legs from swaying too much, but some sway is inevitable, so don't worry too much about that. Right from there, we're going to switch into in and outs. In and outs, once again, you're on the top of your butt, basically. All right, only your butt touches the ground. You go out. See, I'm reaching out, my legs are out, and then in, and I'm almost hugging those knees. I'm not actually hugging the knees because that would stop my motion, but I'm kind of looping my arms around it. So you go out as far as you can, and then come in. All right, so it's like a aerial crunch with everything up in the air except your butt. So that's pretty challenging. So we're gonna do 20 of those Russian twists, do 10 in and outs, excuse me. We'll take a little break and we'll hit that one more time. Okay? Going about 10 seconds here. I'm gonna do mine with the heels raised, but please, by all means, keep your heels down if this is your first time especially, or if it hurts your lower back, heels down is gonna help that. And you know, you do whatever you wanna do with the weight. It's no big deal. If you wanna do it no weight, you just, you know, this is your weight. You just make a fist, okay? You reach and you twist like that. Easy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, in and outs time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, those are deadly. All right, let's take another 30 seconds here. Then we're gonna hit that one more time, nice and quick. And that's it for that. That's done. We got one more set or circuit. I mean to say a couple different exercises, which are gonna work different parts of your core and upper body. So it's not gonna be any more stuff where you're just on the top of your butt or whatever, because that's getting pretty tough. Okay. Heels up or heels down. All good, all to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, get ready for those in and outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. Yep. That's why that's only 2 sets. Okay. Gonna get this out of the way here. Little breather, get some water. Then we'll do our final circuit. So obviously, space and equipment are a couple of limitations for working out at home. So I've kind of adapted the next 2 exercises to match those limitations. One of them is going to be called a crossover crawl. It's basically a push-up position type of plank, but then you crawl laterally across the floor. That might not make sense, but it will make sense when you see it. And because I don't have much of a runway here, I'm going to end up doing 5 complete laps. So it's really, for me, just going to be 2 steps in each direction. So just work that out and make it make sense for you in your space, okay? You'll see what I mean by steps. And then paired up with that is going to be a variation of the dragon flag. And I'll show you what that means too, but first that crossover crawl, okay? So I'm in this tall push-up position here. I'm a nice straight line from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head, just as if I were about to do a push-up. But from here, I'm gonna step with my feet at the same time, cross over. You see that arm came over, right? And then my feet sort of come together. The next step I take, my hand's gonna go under, and then my feet are gonna come together. I think I want my feet on this mat though for a little bit of a non-slip, okay? So arm goes over, arm goes under. That's 2 steps. Arm goes over, arm goes under. That's another 2. So that'd be 1 lap. I'm gonna do 5 laps, okay? Other thing, this isn't a true dragon flag. Dragon flag usually involves a bench where you can grip behind you, okay? But for this one, I'm just gonna keep my arms flat on the ground. I'm making sure I'm not pushing through my hands. All I want here is basically to kick both my feet up straight towards the ceiling. I wanna be as upright as possible. My weight is gonna sort of be on my shoulder blades, okay? We're not gonna do a controlled lower. It's just gonna be like kicks to the sky, like so, okay? And then you can come down, all right? Just like, so the trick here is to force through your heels.
push through your heels and up. All right? This isn't about pushing with the upper body to get your legs up there. This is about your momentum, forcing with the legs, keeping the core super tight. So you want to be up tall like that. You see? With a dragon flag on a bench, you can grip behind you, and it makes that core bracing quite a bit easier. This is a little challenging. It's why we're not doing the full flag, which would involve a controlled lower of your legs all the way to the ground. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do sort of 10 like thrust ups, whatever you want to call them, okay? All right. So let's get started with that crossover crawl. Remember to alternate those hands. That's one lap. Two laps. Get those shoulders back and down away from the ears. That's 3 laps. We've already done 4. And that's 5. All right, let's do those kicks to the sky. Remember, don't push through your hands if you can avoid it, okay? 1, reset every time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, little breather. We'll do that one more time. If you're finding those really tricky, either one, lie on a bench or something where you can grab behind you, because that's going to help core bracing. Or 2, you just skip those. Consider those kind of a bonus finisher at the end here. They are a little crazy for an at-home workout, so don't feel bad. That's something that I worked up to for a long time, even that version of it. So, you know, it's a particularly challenging exercise. Okay, let's rest for about 10 more seconds. We're going to do that one more time, nice and quick, and that'll be it for the day. All right. I know that wasn't 10 seconds, my bad. 2. I'm just raring to go here. And that's 2. I also can't count. 3. 4. 5. All right. Last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Point those toes up, it helps. 5. Up towards the top of your foot. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Whew. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope that was challenging enough for you. Now it is definitely time to do your cool down, foam roll, stretch it out. Get some protein. Tomorrow is my day off, so I will be back in 2 days from now on Tuesday with a whole other week of exercises for you. If you're watching on Instagram, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you're checking out on YouTube later, please subscribe if you want to see more. All right. Take care now, folks. Have a good day.